So it's, you should,
Well, looking at you now, I mean, all these experiences, you remain seemingly unchanged from when you started out. And at the same time, everyone from your fans to the
See,
media wants to box you, put a tag on you.
I'm not a scientist from NASA who's making this rocket, a space shuttle, which has to go to the moon, and he's been working on it for the longest time. He's and he just can't get the right, technique or the formula to go up, or whatever that stuff is. I'm just an actor. I mean, they give me my lines, I say my lines. I'm not responsible for the way I look. I'm not responsible for why people, want to go and see my movies. This is something that's not in my hands. So I just, in my own field, I have to give it my best, and that's it. So a hit or a flop does not go to my head. When I have a hit, I just say, "Chalo, theek hai." The flop makes me actually work harder.
Yeah, and even today, like, because hits and flops, have they become easier to deal with over the years,
No,
or harder?
no. Earlier, it didn't have the sense, chalo flop, because you're working for yourself for, making sure that the movie does well, and sometimes you take it for granted. कि यार picture चली रही है तो ठीक है, it doesn't matter. But of late, there's this realization that people, really love you, and on a Friday or Thursday, they want to go and see your movies. They take time off, they spend money. Most of them are not really, really well-to-do. Ticket prices of not that 5 rupees or the 50 paisa that we used to pay when we used to go and watch a movie. They come. If you go to a multiplex, 5, 10 people, they spend about 2, 3 grand there. So when they come out of the theater, I just want them to feel that ye paise vasool ho gaye. So that is basically what my thing is. If I'm not interested in giving any messages. If I have to give a message, I will text it, or I'll tweet it. And if I have to do that, I mean, I'll do those daily kind of ones in a very cocky manner, or just humorous thing in a film.
Does it get harder aging as a leading man? Because all your actresses seem to get younger and younger, but
I have never thought of that, but yes, doing action.
And you're doing more action today than you've ever done.
But that's a conscious decision. I was letting it go for the longest time. So I thought, I have to kick high, so I stretch, I have to run, I have to jump, I have to fight, I got to punch, I got to do all that kind of fall and all that stuff. So I'd rather get fit again. And so it keeps me going as well.
And romancing girls who are like half your age, who probably had crushes on you when they were in school, and
If you can, as long as you've not seen them grow up, it's fine.
I love that.
No, seriously.
Don't look at me like that. I mean,
it gets awkward, but they all come in as grown women into the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've not seen them grow up. And if you're doing action, I think if you're doing action, you're fit enough to do action. Then I guess you're fit enough to romance too.
That's the best quote I've had so far. If you had to go back in your life, if you could, in your past, is there anything that you would like to erase?
No.
No regrets at all?
No. Not one.
These labels that the media loves to give you, the bad boy of the industry, the Casanova, the guy with the golden heart, do they affect who you are? Does it become harder to live life?
That is something, I don't know. My friends, my family, they don't see me as that at all. But I guess these guys know me better than my family.